Hi everyone, it's Miss Kristen at the Pittston Memorial Library. Welcome back to STEAM Club for the month of May. This is going to be our last STEAM Club for a little while. We'll pick it back up again in September, so the beginning of next school year. Okay, so this month we are going to be making Q-tip launchers. Sound like fun? It is. Okay, so if you picked up the Craft Club, I'm going to put Craft Club and STEAM Club together again. So if you picked up Craft Club, you will have this little baggie. This is what you're going to use for STEAM. Okay, so inside, I will show you what you'll get. You will have 4 of these craft sticks, better known as popsicle sticks. So if you've saved all your popsicle sticks from the summer, you can use those as well. You're going to have those. I gave you at least 4 pony beads, just in case you lose any of them. A rubber band. I gave you a few Q-tips, a part of a straw. This is actually a thicker straw. I think it's called a milkshake straw. And you're going to get 2 glue dots. Okay, so the video that I watched actually recommended using a hot glue gun. And if you have one of those, excellent, you could try using that. But if not, I did use regular Elmer's glue for mine. So it does take a little bit longer. With the hot glue gun, you're going to, have a pretty immediate thing that you can use and play with. But it all depends on your grown-ups if they allow you to use something like that. So I did not paint my sticks at all, but if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. So that would be the very first thing that you would want to do, is paint them and let them dry. Okay. Then once you have your craft sticks ready, you're going to glue 2 of them together. And what I did was I used, like I said, the school glue, and I used like a binder clip, so something that could pinch it for a little while. So this takes a little while to dry. And you're going to do the same with the other 2. So you're going to put 2 together, then you're going to stack them and glue them. Okay. Then once those are dry, I'm going to show you the one that I have finished. You are going to glue them across like this, about 1/4 of the way down from your other ones. So you have these, pretend that they're glued, and then like this, okay? So you're going to glue that, and again, you're going to have to wait a little while if you're using regular Elmer's glue. Okay, then you're going to flip it over, and that's where your little pony beads are going to go. That's going to help you hold onto your rubber bands. Let me come a little bit closer. Okay, so you just glue them with just a little bit of room on either side there. Okay, and then the glue dots, that's what you're going to use with the straw, because I wasn't sure. The video showed that it worked okay to use the hot glue gun with the straw, but I wasn't sure if that would kind of melt it a little bit. So you just have these 2 little glue dots. You're going to stick that on your straw, and then you're going to stick that on the one. So you see how we have that glued to the back? You're going to flip it over, and that's where you're going to glue the straw. Okay? All right. Once you have everything glued on, everything's dried, then you're ready to add your rubber band. This is the sort of tricky part for me. I had trouble figuring out how exactly they added the rubber band. So I'll move closer again so you can see. You're going to start by hooking it up on this side, bringing it around back, and hooking it like this, okay? So it's on the back like that. Then you're going to take this top piece, and that's going to go behind, whoops. Let's try this again here. This top piece is going to go back here, but it's going to go under that, okay? So it looks like that. Okay, so this was the top piece here, and this is the band that you still have here, and it goes underneath. And then you can pull it down and hook it on the bottom there, like that. Okay, then you can kind of like play with that a little bit, move it around, get it adjusted so it's kind of tight. Okay, so that's what your rubber band should look like. And now for the fun part. You're going to take your Q-tip and stick it in just a little bit into the straw, okay? And then you take I would recommend holding it up here, okay, so that it's on either side of the straw, because it might hit your fingers and that kind of like slows everything down. Then you're going to try to pull this back as far as possible, and then that was a bit of a dud. That one didn't go quite as far as I wanted it to. I'm back. So try it again. This one, it did actually take us a few times. Miss Noelle was playing around with this for me too. She got hers, especially one of them, she bounced right off the wall. So she got hers to go pretty far. And they did, ooh, that one worked really well. They did actually say you could also hold on to the Q-tip as you're pulling it back. Well, actually, no, I don't think I would recommend that. I think pulling the rubber band back farther makes it work better. So I would just kind of let it lay there. I kind of angle it up just a smidge and then pull it back and then launch it. And it does actually go quite far. So you can play around with it. Maybe you want to adjust the length of your straw. Maybe that makes it go farther. Maybe it's shorter. Who knows? It all kind of plays around like each thing just depends on the other thing. So it just something to play around with and see if you can make it go farther or not as far or whatever it may be that you want it to do. Okay, thanks everybody for joining me. Bye-bye. We'll see you again in September. But actually, before we sign off real quick, I want to mention we will be having a summer reading program. The theme is called Tales and Tales. So it's T-A-I-L-S and T-A-L-E-S. So it's about animals of the summer. So we're going to have 4 different weeks for children's programming. We're going to do birds and dinosaurs and forest animals and zoo animals, and different projects and activities and things going on, and prizes and giveaways, but not just for kids. We do have a tween program and a teen program and an adult program as well. So it's fun for everyone. So stop back and join us for the month of July for our summer reading program, Tales and Tales. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.